guys, today we will be learning how to upload the project to Git. So before that, I'm gonna teach you how to create a React app, a small sample React app, so that we can upload that to Git. If you have a project already, you can actually skip this part. If not, just create a React app first using npx create React app command and give your project name. So this will take a little while to create. Once it's created, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. And if you don't have Visual Studio Code, link is in the description. Go and download Visual Studio Code because it's a very convenient tool to use when you're coding. So, and okay, once the project is created, you have to go into project directories, cd into your project directory, and then we are going to write this command code space dot. Now this is going to open your project through Visual Studio Code. Okay, now I'm not gonna explain what these files and folders are here for, but there is one file I want you to pay attention to, .gitignore. So we use this file to tell Git not to upload these files to Git because, for example, we don't want node modules in Git. Okay, so if you have cloned projects from Git, you know that there are no node modules and you have to run npm install, then your node modules will be created in your local machine. So make sure if you don't have .gitignore file in a project, add it and add node modules to it. Okay, and then let's run this project and see how it looks like. npm run start. Okay, it's starting in our local host. Okay, that's a perfectly working project. If you are curious and you can make some changes in app.js file at the moment and see your changes appears there, but I'm not going to do that. But if you want to play around, just do that. So the next part is that we are going to upload these set of folders and files into Git. Upload to Git, we are going to use GitLab. So you have to go to gitlab.com, and from there, if you don't have an account, you can register for a new account and give your email, password, and it will create a new account for you. So since I already have an account, I'm just going to log in. Now in here, if you notice there is something called your groups. So now I have created a group called YouTube. So I'm going to upload our project to this group. Okay, so since we already have our project in our local machine, we are going to create a new project which is a blank project. So create a blank project. Now give it your project name. Give the name you preferred for your repository. So, and then choose your group. If this is not the group you want it in, so change it, and then make sure you untick readme file. So we don't want it here, and create your project. Now, if you scroll down, you can see there is a bunch of commands in your repository. That's because we haven't still connected our project with our GitLab repo. So next step, we are going to do that. So in this, within these commands, we are going to use this configuring part and then pushing existing code to Git. So because we already have a project, we are just going to push it here. And to Git configuration, you have to run these two commands in your terminal. So I'm not going to show these details because it has my account details. So you got your own commands in your repository. So just go and copy paste these two lines into your terminal. So once you already finish that, once you finish that, the next step is to tell our Git repo this project is connected with this repo, right? So to do that, you have to follow the next set of commands. So we are already inside our project folder, so we are going to ignore this first command cd. Now we are not going to do it here because we are already inside our project folder. So starting from the next command, you have to copy paste each one by one, and also make sure that there is this main, right? So if you prefer to go with master, make sure you do change master in the last command as well. So let's do that. Copy paste all these commands. Once you are done, you can come back to your repository. Now give it a refresh. Give it a refresh and see all your codes are now appearing in your repository. So it's good, right? Now your local project is in GitLab. So in our next step is there is some kind of warnings you will see in your Git account. So I will show you how to get through that in our next video, and this series will continue until I teach you how to deploy your project with a subdomain or with your own domain. So keep in touch, subscribe, and click on notifications so that you know when a new video is released, and if it is appropriate for you, you can just go and click and watch it. So I hope this helped you in some way to learn something. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.